Hello everyone, welcome to another Windows 10 video. My name's Ed, and in this video I want to talk about how to join a Windows 10 machine to a domain. Now, the first thing that you got to be aware of is the machine needs to be obviously on the network or connected via VPN connection to be able to see the domain controller, obviously to be able to join it to the domain. So in this scenario, I want to show you my internet settings. If I right click on my adapter properties and I come to adapter settings here and we do a quick check, you can see that I'm using a public DNS and DHCP server. Okay, so if I had to now go to my system and click on about and then go to advanced system settings, right, you'll see that I can basically join it to a domain. So my domain is tlab.local. Now you might think that this will work. It's not going to work, okay, because it doesn't know how to get there, because this 10 range that, or the IP address that it's on, which is 10.0.1.12, obviously is not routable on the internet, so it can't be contacted. Okay, let's take a step back. So if I had to go in here into my IP version 4, I can then obviously specify a DNS server. So this is my domain controller. It's just giving me an error just now, so let's just go to control panel, network and sharing center. So my domain controller's IP is 10.0.1.9. Okay, so let's just make a note of that quickly. 10.0.1.9 is my domain controller. Now, before I go and actually change these settings, I need to find out what the current DNS is, obviously to get internet access. So I'm going to just launch PowerShell, do an ipconfig/all, and I basically want to know what my public DNS server is, which is this. Right, so I'm going to put this as my secondary DNS. So I'm going to go 10.0.1.9 and I'm going to make this 168.63.129.16 as my secondary DNS, so that obviously I can still, talk out to the internet and access websites, etc. So click OK. Right, now I can come back here and do an ipconfig flush DNS. I like to do it a few times, and if I now ping 10.0.1.9, I get a response, and if I ping -a, see that now DNS resolution is actually working. So if I now had to go back to this machine, right, and now try tlab.local, you can now see that I can join the domain. So how would I do that? So I will enter a elevated account that's got access to join machines to the domain. Click enter or press enter or click on OK, and you can now see that I have joined the TLAB domain. Okay, just got to wait for the second prompt. Now, one thing I want to bring to your attention before I actually go and reboot this machine is, you can see I'm running Windows 10 Pro. Forget that I'm running Insider Preview. I'm running Pro version, meaning I can join domain. If you have a home version or an older version that can't join the domain, obviously you'll need to upgrade your machine then. But most companies today either have Windows 10 Enterprise or Windows 10 Pro. And once I click close, you can basically see it's now asking me to do a restart because this machine is now on the domain. And that is how easy it is to join a machine to the domain. So just remember, if your DNS is incorrect, it won't find the domain controller. It has to be able to find the domain controller for you to be able to join the domain. Thank you very much for watching.